Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Bard's Tale. Last time we were with the Bard, we had made our way through, I don't know, underground ruins full of water, and it's time that we caught up with the third tower and got this done. So in the island tower we go.
With the Isle Tower close at hand, the long journey of the Bard was drawing to a close. Leagues away and unbeknownst to our hero, a somewhat familiar scene was being played out.
At every turn he foils my plans. First Cathbad and then my pet. What kind of a monster have you enlisted against me, Calais? Who is this Bard? Where did you find him?
He's nobody, Finnick. A wanderer. A simple man enlisted in a noble cause, fighting to overthrow a tyrant. It's a familiar story, isn't it?
Do not mock me. An average man, you say? I think not. He leaves a trail of mayhem and destruction in his wake. No ordinary man could have struck down Ern and then Lou. Still, you give me an interesting notion.
Which is?
You'll find out when he's here. I begin to suspect that he might make it this far.
Admitting defeat? That's unlike you.
I admit only the possibility that he may reach this tower alive. Then, of course, he'll have me to deal with. Mannanin.
I sense change in the winds, Finnick. What is happening?
Anne and Lou have fallen. Only you and I stand between Calais and her freedom.
Then we must stand firm.
As you say. Mannanin, this man that approaches your tower, he is powerful.
A single man has undone both Hearn and Lou.
Indeed he has. Much is riding on your ability to stop him.
If I should fail, you will avenge me.
I will.
Is that an emotion other than anger I hear in your voice, Finnick?
You'd be surprised what the years can do to a man.
Right then, Mannanan it is. After playing a little tune on our electric guitar battle axe.
Our hero, having proven himself more than a match for the guardians of the tower, was now sealed inside, perhaps entombed for the rest of his inevitably short life.
I'm going to live through this, just to spite you.
Come no further. I am Mannanan, the guardian of this tower. You are not welcome in this place. I give you one chance to turn back. You shall not pass.
That sounds eerily familiar. Look, even if I wanted to turn back, which I don't, there's no way out. I might as well move forward.
You have been warned.
And we seem to be somewhat locked in here. Yeah, we've come this far. Look. I'm gonna go back to my electric 200 sword, because that at the end of the day I really like that weapon. I'm not so super sure about the whole fear thing that comes with the battle axe, because it gets him to run away for a little bit, which is actually counterproductive. I like the multi-chain lightning thing much better here. All right, we've got traps, so we're probably gonna need our explorer friend. So let's get him summoned. There's usually 3 floors on these. What kind of enemies are we facing? Oh, rock monsters. Okay. Well, I think we've seen these already in the underground river thing where the mermaids were. So, not a huge surprise. I mean, they are made of precious stones, so we're getting an immense amount of money, which we don't really need, I think, at this point anymore. But it's just something that happens. So if I'm not picking something up, it's because I pretty much don't need the money anymore at this point. We just want to get to the top of the tower, get Mananan killed, and... oh yeah, they killed my healer. And, well, get our well-deserved reward. Alright, level 2. Okay, let's see what's up here. Enemies... Oh, they're ghosts with swords. Well, saves you the animation, I guess. Yeah, but they can be blinded all the same. And, well, that's just kind of going to work out, I guess. So it's just a matter of relying on my little glowworm friend here to do his blinding thing, and then just going in there and hitting them in the face with lightning. And up to level 3 we go. These are not easy fights, but they're entirely doable. And I mean, this is getting very close now towards the final battle, so I wouldn't expect anything else. I've got the sorceress with me for a change, and I've actually changed up my weapons to use the dirk, the sidearm. And the reason for that is that first of all, this is a much faster sequence. So they are doing less damage individually. The second thing is my healer keeps getting killed, and even if I have the sorceress out to resummon the healer, it still takes a moment. The dirk actually that I have here actually does it draws health, so it heals me and it takes while it does damage to the enemies, which is a great thing to have. So, after an immense amount of stabbing, we have made our way up to Mananan's level. So let's see what he's up to. He's a boss, obviously. Well, let's see what he does.
You know not what you're getting yourself into, fool of a bard. Turn back now before it is too late.
Not knowing what I'm getting myself into has been the latest trend for me. No point in thinking that's going to change. In the spirit of things, however, I'll give you one last chance to surrender to me. How does that sound?
I cannot abandon my eternal vigil. You leave me no choice. To the death!
Now, here's the thing with him. He does elemental attacks. So while he's up, I can stab him, I can poison him. But then he does this. He goes into the ground and he does things like lightning attacks, which affect you and your followers. And he then does things like dropping fireballs from the sky. But it is rather painful, and it does tend to kill the healer. So you're running around basically waiting for him to respawn. And it took me a little bit to figure out what to do, because he only shows up, there he is again, he only shows up for a very short amount of time. Now I can poison him and I can do some damage to him, That's why my Dirk screen. But now now he throws fireballs from the sky, which has a tendency to kill my followers, which means I'm not getting any active healing, and I can't use the dagger to heal, which means I have to resummon my healer, and then she gets killed again from the things falling from the sky. And all the while, we're not doing any damage to this guy. So I died here a couple of times, and it took me a while to figure out how to do this. Now you see the secret here is to have the bodyguard. If you remember, when we were talking to this very, very eloquent Viking who told us his life story, he gave us a boost to the bodyguard. That the bodyguard can absorb magical attacks. And look at it, the lightning attacks are hitting the bodyguard, and since he's having an extremely high resistance, they don't actually really damage him. So all you actually really need to do is get this guy out, let him absorb all the lightning attacks. Then dodge a couple of fireballs, occasionally maybe use another stone to heal, and then wait for Mananan to show back up again and stab him. Which coincidentally also heals. Oh, there he is. Okay, so back we go. And stabby. And you see he's taking some poison damage. It's not much, but it adds up. And just stab him, and then there he goes again. Now we've got fireballs. Now fireballs you can't do anything against. You just gotta dodge to... I tend to go into the corner, and just because then... most of them seem to be falling around me and not actually exploding because they're falling off the tower. And then when you're relatively low on health, you just use another stone to heal yourself. And then you can rinse and repeat this. And honestly, I don't know if this is if it is meant to be this way or if this is a way to cheese it, but I think this is legitimately the only way I found to defeat this guy, because everything else was just almost impossible. Given that there's no way to parry his attacks. And there he goes. Now he's dead.
You made it!
Sorry I'm late. Had a bit of trouble with the weather. Hold on a minute. You're still a spirit.
Of course, my love.
But this is the third tower.
True, my love.
But you're supposed to be here. I mean, in the flesh.
No, my love. I am imprisoned atop the tower in Downby.
You said you'd be in the third tower.
No. I said you needed to put out the flames in 3 towers to set me free.
And I have.
My prison in the Downby Tower could not be opened until all 3 flames were extinguished. Now you can come to the final tower and rescue me in the flesh. Soft, warm, supple.
All right, just put a sock in it. It's growing a little old, even for me. Just tell me, how many lands must I venture to before this so-called final tower? And how many bows and instruments must I collect, and how many more idiots must I converse with?
Nothing more. Just come to the tower.
I'll believe that if I live to see it. There is, of course, a slight problem. The door to this tower has been sealed, and I have no way out.
I can help you. The magic that binds me grows weak thanks to your efforts. I was aware of Finnick's plan to trap you, and have been conserving my energies so that I could aid you this one final time. Your transportation to Downby awaits.
Interesting. Look, could you conjure up something that sticks to the ground? A nice carriage, perhaps?
Oh, you'll be perfectly safe. I'll await your arrival at the top of the tower. I long for our first kiss.
I'll tell you what, if you're not there, you can kiss my... I hate people who have to be the ones to get the last word in.
And so our brave bard would soon mount the fiery beast and ride through turbulent skies, winging his way towards destiny and the...
Oh, excuse me, I get a little sick even thinking about flight.
I give up. And so our brave bard mounted the fiery beast, hung on for dear life, and tried to keep down his lunch.
And at this point, I was extremely grateful that they're not making me walk back through the damn plains again. But instead, they're giving you a big fish made of fire in the sky, and you can fly right back to Doonby. We can have one last look across the world. This is where we were fighting the Vikings. This is the once beautiful land of, I don't know, farmers' daughters and forests and trow and whatnot. And there's Houghton, where we started out. It's all overrun by undead now, so the world's gone down the drain, really. Looks like Doonby is kind of the only remaining place, and it has some extremely annoying Frenchmen in it. Other than that, there's not much to it either. So we don't want to go back to Stromness. That was full of undead Vikings. Let's go in there.
It had come to this at last. One man on his own, a poet and a rogue, with no friends to speak of, no one to mourn his passing, should it come to that. Even those beside him are no more boon companions than bond-servants, summoned by sorcery and song, as cold and indifferent to him as the light of a wandering star. But to know where he is, and what may yet come to pass, we need to know who he is and where he is from.
You've made a mistake coming here, Bard. You have no chance to make it past me. Turn around and leave.
If I have no chance, then why are you offering me a way out? Are you scared without your big beastie backing you up?
This time, I'll take care of you myself, Bard.
And to know that, we've got to begin elsewhere.
I am not going through all that again. Can we please just get on with it?
Sorry, I got caught up in the moment, as you were.
Now, unfortunately, the game has resummoned the followers that were in the opening sequence because of continuity reasons, which isn't ideal because this is not the selection I normally wanted to have. So I'm just going to summon Mananan here and let him take care of things. Come on, give them some of their own medicine. Use some of your lightning or something. Alright, that wasn't super effective. Okay, what am I going to get? I'm going to try and get the healer out, but I'm not sure how long she's going to survive. I just need to use some more other stones. And I'm not actually even wielding a weapon for some weird reason. I'm actually trying to punch this guy. I didn't realize at the point. Because the game actually doesn't spawn you with a weapon in hand. Now, my healer is dead, but the Make dude seems to be still busy with whatever Mananan is doing there. So it gives us a second to resummon the healer. And who else are we going to get? Okay, I want a healer. I've got my blinding dude out and my dog's there. And Mananan is still active and still throwing fireballs. And at this point I'm realizing that I don't actually have a weapon out. So if I stop trying punching him in the face, this is a very, very quick fight. Oh, well, game. So now we're in the tower. What is it going to be? 3 levels?
Oh, it's bad luck to be you. A through. When you think you're full of luck,
in the bullocks you'll get struck.
oh, it's bad luck to be you. It's time to face your own reality. There's one thing we can say with certainty, that it's you that has been chosen, even though you've been opposing. I guess you were the only nominee. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. The prophecy is never coming true. In the pickle you'll be stuck, like a chicken you will cluck. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. We've come to the end of our tale. We sang a lot and drank up all the ale.
You are pretty much a fraud.
And for that we do applaud, although we all were hoping you would fail. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. Don't think for just a second it's not true. When your life is run amok, you will see that you're the schmuck. Oh, it's bad luck to be, really bad luck to be. Nobody could disagree. It's a freaking guarantee. It's bad luck to be you. It'll lead to.
Right, let's get let's get the sorceress out as well, and just I'll just collect things because I just want to check if there's like a hidden weapon or like a treasure somewhere, but it doesn't look like. It's just an empty courtyard. So once my mana has regenerated a little bit, we can summon someone, and I think Mananan is still going around. I mean, this guy's got some energy. Who else are we gonna summon? Yeah, just the knight. The knight's always good for tanking. Actually, sorry, that was the bodyguard, not the knight.
We finally meet.
Finally? Do I know you?
No, but I know you. And might I say...
Yeah, I know. I've been through all this before. You're not getting by me. I will kill you where you stand. You're an idiot. Blah, blah, blah. I've heard it all before. Can we just skip that part and get right down to it?
I agree. The sooner you are dead, the better.
Heard that one before too.
Alright, so in these levels we get a friendly reminder. I think the developers were getting a little tired at this point. A friendly reminder of all the monsters we've been fighting so far, for all time's sake. And we're starting off with the Trow. I mean, there's plenty of them, but we have leveled up considerably since we last encountered them, so it's just a matter of going choppity chop and killing them all. And then we go up to the next floor. What did we encounter after the Trow? I can't quite remember, but let's see. All right, so what's here? Oh, it's undead. What is it? Undead sheep. Okay, so yeah, that might be. Let's just kill all these things and then go up to the next floor. Next floor has ents, or whatever these trees are. So these things have a long range and a staggering attack, so you just, Bodyguard's quite useful in these regards because he doesn't take any damage from them, and they tend to attack him instead of me, and I'm just going to chop them down. And there you see the effect of the lightning broadsword, because it really does kind of do the chain lightning thing and damage all of them. But yeah, once again, it's just a matter of chopping your way through. And what's up next? Next floor is... Oh, the plants. Right. The plants, if you don't remember, this was from Hearn's Tower, from the very beginning still. They have the nasty habit of doing some kind of spike shootery thing, and also to leave seeds laying around, which then spawn more plants, which then... so if you need to collect these seed pods, otherwise this never has an end. So, yeah, once more, it becomes a matter of just killing them all. And on the floor after that, we find Mr. Lu's mechanical enemies. This was the Dwemer Ruins Skyrim fanfic, where we get kind of like dwarven artifacts to fight. So once more, it's just a matter of killing everybody and moving up to the next floor. And up here we encounter some redcaps. Well, we've done with these guys before. They are dangerous, but you know, just kill them one at a time. Use here again the broadsword that does the chain lightning is my favorite in these kind of tasks. And then we got zombies and lickers. Resident Evil calling. They want their zombies back. So let's kill all of those. The chests in the corner there that you see, they do give some other stones, but I really don't need any. I've got tons of them. So if ever I need to summon anything, there's no problem whatsoever. And then we get Vikings, undead Vikings. Hey, my favorites. Just kill them all. Nothing really new to it. And we get farm animals, undead farm animals to kill. Woohoo!
Pardon me?
It does get a little old at this point. I'm like 8 floors in or something. And it's always just a matter of kill everything, move up to the next floor. And then we had to fight some mermaids, which for some obscure reason didn't need any water to survive, but we're sitting on the, I don't know, 25th floor of this tower at this point. You just kill them all.
No offense.
And then we had some sort of fire demons and the diamond guys throwing rocks at us. And after we've killed all of those, we've got druids to kill, which, is just a matter of killing them all. They do some area of effect spells, but, you know, at this point you should be powerful enough to just go and, you know, kill them all. So hopefully this is now the last level that I had to go through in order to get to my princess and my absolutely deserved reward. Because she's rich and she's hot. So let's go.
Champion, at last I can look upon your face.
You're even more beautiful in person, milady. One moment, and I shall free you from your prison.
You are such a fool, Bard.
And, may I know the name of the man who thinks me a fool?
Don't listen to him. He's the one who's been trying to kill you.
Yeah, I've noticed.
My duty is to stop any man who threatens to unleash evil upon the land, and you are that man.
I've been fighting this evil to set the princess free so she can send you and all of your demonic little friends back to hell where you came from.
A place she's very familiar with, since that is where she's from. She's the ruler of these fiends you speak of. She is from the very bowels of hell itself.
I know she's a little bossy, but no reason to get rude.
He lies! Kill the bastard!
You're not helping your case here. Are you insinuating the princess has something to do with everything that's been going wrong in the world?
Your betrothed there is the direct cause of it all.
Now you've gone too far. She's not my betrothed.
My love, don't you see what he's doing? This is his last desperate attempt to stop you from setting me free. The minions he set upon you have failed, so he's resorting to telling you desperate lies. Please, don't let him confuse you. He is the one behind all of the evil that assails the land.
I will fight you if I must, but she is the enemy, not I. She has been playing you for the fool.
I'm not stupid. There's no way this woman is the root of all evil. I mean, look how hot she is, for crying out loud.
You have eyes, yet you do not see. You have ears, yet you do not hear. You have a brain, but it is located
Get
in
to
your...
the point, please.
Calais has been held captive here since the last time she attempted to cover the land in darkness, 1,000 years ago. It took the power of 4 mighty wizards to defeat her and entrap her here, ensuring that her reign of terror was ended. All this time she's been looking for a man, a chosen one if you will, to set her free so she can rule again. I'm afraid you've been only a pawn in her game, one she will surely dispose of once set free.
This is why I hate dating.
My darling, he speaks half-truths. I was imprisoned here not by wizards, but by 4 demonic warlords. You've seen some of them and vanquished them yourself. It was I who defeated their armies. although I was weakened in doing so. After the battle, they trapped me here while they rebuilt their forces. They will rule this land forever unless you kill him and set me free.
Listen, I think I need to sleep on this.
You must choose now, my friend. Time is running out.
Look inside your heart, love. Set me free.
The time had come. The bard was forced to choose, and he knew that he'd better choose wisely.
I know a little something about how appearances can be deceiving, and there's some major deception happening here. It doesn't all add up, Bard. I think the druid there is telling the truth.
A highborn lady would not stoop to deception. This druid, however, is a peasant with little honor, much like yourself. I fear he is not to be trusted.
Well, it sure is a difficult choice. On the one hand, the druid has tried to kill you, but on the other hand, the lady seems a little too good to be true. I don't know. Whatever you decide, I'm sure it'll be the right choice.
Hey, a difficult choice, eh, maestro? Listen to what your heart tells you and you can't go wrong. Me, I don't see the appeal in the princess over there. That druid, however, tall, dark and mysterious. I go for him. I go with him for sure.
Alright. Let me explain you what I'm thinking right here. So, we've been... Okay, the world has gone to hell. Literally. As in, everything's undead or overrun and being killed by the undead and on fire. And just generally unpleasant. This guy has been doing nothing but send people to kill me this whole time. Instead of sending somebody to actually explain this to me in the very first place, he just sent people to outright kill me. I don't like this guy. He's a jerk. So, that said, I am suspecting that the princess might not have been telling me the whole truth of this. Now, so what choices do I have? I can choose to go with bald druid guy and actually keep the princess imprisoned. Which sounds like a really absolutely stupid idea, because A, the world is overrun by the undead and generally screwed. He has done nothing but trying to kill me this whole time. So even if he's right, what do I gain? I could go with Calais. Now, has she been telling me the truth? Or is she actually some evil demon witch from hell? Well, if she's been telling me the truth, and I kill this guy, then the world stops being overrun by the undead. And, well, I have a princess. which is good, which was the aim of the whole thing in the first place. If she doesn't tell me the truth, and she is actually an evil demon witch from hell, well, then if the world is already gone to crap and full of the undead and everything's on fire, I might as well get it on with the lady in charge, you know? What do I have to lose? Doing nothing sounds like the absolute most stupid idea. Like, what's going to happen then? You mean to tell me that I've gone all this way, went up 3 towers and down 3 towers and up a 4th one, just to say, nah, I changed my mind, I'm just going to go. No, that's not happening. So I think there's only one choice. We're going to go with Calais.
The heart is just a muscle. Nothing more, nothing less.
Perhaps I underestimated you.
Those who are foolish enough to believe that the heart is in any way connected with love, whatever the hell that is, are living in a fantasy world, my friend.
Then again, I may have been right all along.
The heart just pumps blood where it needs to go, and that's all that matters to me. If you catch my drift.
Perhaps I was right all along.
And after seeing Calais and hearing your story...
You mean the truth?
Well, I must say I am torn. Normally, in a situation like this, I'd flip a coin.
I have a coin right here.
But since she's hot, and you're not, and since she has all the coins I'll ever need, then why waste my time? Sorry, my friend, but your story just doesn't wash. She's 1,000 years old. Please.
Oh, I knew I could count on you, my love.
If that heart of yours pumped some blood to your other head, you'd see what a catastrophic choice you've made.
What are you, blind? Look at her.
If you side with Calais, this land will be doomed to darkness forever.
I do my best work in the dark.
You really are an idiot. Your foolishness will stop right here. Prepare to die.
Very well. Hold on, princess. I'll be back in a minute. Maybe 2.
which of course means we now get to fight Finnick. And once again, the game has taken away my weapons, idiotically. So I just realized that. And I'm gonna get my stabby things out, and I'm gonna stab him and poison him, and just generally try to do away with him. He is relatively resistant to being hurt, but he's also not the quickest. And yeah, let's try something else. Let's go through. Let's try the big wacky ball, or the mace thing. That does a little bit more damage, so maybe that's a slightly better choice. And we are wearing him down, and he's not actually capable of doing much in terms of damage because we're just keeping him stunned here.
Sorry about that.
I mean, he's doing similar things, but we are wearing him down. It takes a while. Like, he doesn't do a huge amount of damage to you. You just have to whack away at him for extended periods of time. And he occasionally does summon druids, but they all get slowed down and by my enchantress. And what haven't we tried yet? Shall we? Yeah, let's go with the big battle axe thing. Maybe that works better. Nope, doesn't do a huge amount of damage either. So as long as they're all slowed down, they can't do much. The enchantress really keeps them in check, and the little light fairy keeps blinding them. They do hit very hard if they hit you, but once the enchantress gets them slowed down. How about we summon somebody? Who shall we summon? Let's get him out. Big Mr. Stabby, Roman legionnaire guy, and we'll get ourselves some spears and flying axes and stuff. That might do the trick, because otherwise we'll be still here tomorrow. It's taken forever to kill this guy. All right then. Okay, spinny axes, go. Does that work? And let's go back to the lightning sword, because then at least it can jump between them. If it can hit them, yeah, that works. And they do take some damage from the spinning axes. And yeah, just general a matter of keeping on chopping him. And a very, very arduous time later, we are finally to the point where I think we almost got him dead. A couple more stabs and then we should have him. But this combination of followers really works and manages to keep him in check. Come on, he's almost dead. Okay, Sorceress back. The Sorceress is essential because she slows him down. And that is really, really, really useful. Okay, let's kill that druid there. Because he's been summoning a couple of people while he wasn't slowed. And there he goes again. Okay. He's almost dead. Come on. You die already. I'll stab you in the back. Nope. He doesn't want to be. He's very good at parrying as well. Now I've got him poisoned. And a couple more stabs. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get him. Get him. Seriously, he has like 1 pixel left of health. Okay, Morning Star it is again. At least that thing will do damage. There we go. Whew. That took forever.
Watching you fight, my blood boils for you. You've done it. You've set me free.
Enough with the words, Princess.
Before we embrace, I must take my true form.
I thought that didn't happen until after 10 years of marriage.
Oh, you're going to like this.
Oh, crap! That dead guy was right. You are the Queen of Darkness.
Well, of course. But does it really matter? How does it feel to be at the side of the ruler of the underworld?
Every woman I was ever involved with ended up being the woman from hell. Huh, now I have the real thing. Could be fun.
So it was the bard obtained everything his heart had ever desired. At the expense of the rest of the world, of course. Thus concludes the bard's tale. Finally, the end. I thought I'd never be rid of him. Never ask me to read this half-wit story again, please.
And that concludes the Bard's Tale. I think that was the perfect ending for it. So it turns out she was an evil demon queen from hell, but she's our evil demon queen from hell. And we're running the show now, and the world is our oyster. So thank you everybody who's been sticking with me through this adventure. I still think this is one of the absolute most hilarious RPGs I've played in a long, long time. And that was extremely fun. Now, don't worry, I've got something else in the pipeline. And here's a teaser picture just for you. Look out for it. It'll come around at some point in the coming weeks. That's it for today. Thanks everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye.